Hey guys, it's Roxanne from RoxanneLynch.com. Hey, I'm talking about a subject that I am learning every day about, and I'm excited to talk about this. You know, I believe that there are some things that we can have control in our lives, and one of them is what we put in our mouths, okay? So when you guys are popping in, definitely say hi. How's it going in your neck of the woods? And I have to ask you, have you guys ever done a fast? Maybe a 24-hour fast? Maybe it was just for a doctor's visit and you had to fast. Maybe it was 48 hours. But you know what? I've been doing some research, and the reason is because I wanted to do a bit of a reset, and I'm going to get into that. So because the thing is like when I was thinking about this, I really wanted to kind of jumpstart what was going to be going on within my spring. I really wanted to do some things for my body and really shake it up. And I do food restrictions on and off all the time. Like sometimes I will definitely have like no wine for a month or more, like no alcohol at all. Sometimes I'll cut out carbs, you know, processed foods and stuff like that. But we all know that after the winter, like spring is here and it's time to be fresh and it's time to be excited. And some of these are, I want to share some funny stories that have happened to me in the past and why I want to do this now. And I'm curious, you know, have you guys ever done anything like this? Because you know, you have that decision to fast or not to fast. You know, should I make a change within my foods or what I'm putting into my body, or should I not? And we're always go through those pain or those pleasure feelings. What is making you kind of crazy? And it's been a long time since, honestly, I've talked about my own wellness journey. And you guys know that, you know, I did my body really good last summer and I lost like close to 20 pounds. It might have even been more than 20 pounds by the end of it. I did a 3-month pledge to my body and I inserted some products into that because this was something that, you know, is a lifestyle choice. You know, but then Christmas comes and Thanksgiving just happened, and then I ran away to Cuba and I'm on the road so much with Dad. It was just getting a little bit hard for me to maintain. So I wanted to do kind of a reset. So I'm curious, have you guys ever done any fasts? You know, I've done cleanses in the past. You know, you buy the stuff and you do all these different things, but I've never done a fast. So I'm actually really stoked about this. I'm really excited. And one of the reasons why, different countries and cultures do fasts all the time. Do you guys agree? I mean, people give up stuff for Lent. People give up chocolate for Lent. Maybe they'll stop getting their nails done, or they'll stop doing things for Lent and give up different things for Lent, or different religions or different cultures have fasts all the time. So I was kind of digging into this, and you know, within my social retail, my company, they actually have like a little cleansing fasting kit, and so I've kind of manipulated it to make work for me, because there's a few things that I know that fasts can do, and I'm excited about this because I know, okay, who loves carbs? Okay, can drop a 5 in the comments if you love carbs and it's like you're walking by a table with donuts or maybe some sandwiches or maybe like just, you know, those chips and things, and it just attacks you. Like, I don't know how that donut got in my hand. I don't know how 2 got down my throat, but there are days that I've had like, oh my God, I just ate 2 of those things. Like, how did that happen? How did that happen? You have to laugh at yourself. It's like, what happened to my willpower? What happened to my self-control? You know, all of a sudden our body goes through these habits. And even though our mind is saying one thing, our hands are doing the other thing, and the mouth is helping out, right? It's just so funny. So I'm thinking about this. Like, I know that, you know, because I've done stoppages on food choices, you know, certain food groups, or like I've shared at the beginning, that I've actually cut out wine for extended periods of time, like any alcohol or processed foods. But I want more energy again. I want more focus. I want to have that reset. And you know what I want most of all? Is I want to feel in power. I want to feel in control. And I know that this is really exciting, and I want to be able to give my body the reset that it needs coming into spring. Spring is the perfect time to do these kind of crazy things, you know, and, you know, I'm not the only one out there that does fasts, like I shared, because I love feeling powerful. I love feeling in control, and I love feeling strong. and by me making the right choices of what I'm doing to my body, that is so powerful. It's like, it's not that I'm saying, well, I can't eat that right now, or I can't eat that. It's like, no, I'm just not. Because when you say I can't eat that, you feeling like you're being deprived, right? Mentally, it's like, oh, I can't eat that. I'm really sad. I can't have those right now, but next week I might, right? Right? You know what I'm feeling, right? So when I say I'm just not eating those right now, it's like not forever, but not right now. And it releases all those anxieties and those stresses, and you're not fretting. And you don't have to make excuses to your family. Like, your family might think that you might be off your rocker. And I just say, no, I'm not eating that today. Or, you know, I had some of that yesterday, or I'm full. You know, I went out for dinner with mom and dad, and I had a late lunch. And actually, that's the last meal I eat. You know, or a late breakfast, sorry, I had my last breakfast kind of thing. And it was with stir fry with some asparagus and onions and peppers and some eggs. And it's like, that's it, 60 hours, okay? Because I know that when I am having that rocking strength, that inner strength of feeling control and empowered and strong, I have more confidence. And you know what happens when women have more confidence? We get brave, and great things start to happen, okay? And you guys know that I'm a nuts and twigs and sticks and berries girl. Like, I'm pretty, I guess you could call it like paleo. There's a couple of other words for it. But for the most part, I try to avoid the carbs because I puff up. Like, in the morning, have you guys ever woken up in the morning and it hurts to close your hands? Like, even though I'm on my liquid collagen and I absolutely love it, if I have 2 or 3 pieces of pizza in the morning, or Chinese food, or anything processed that has a lot of those processed, high processed flours, certain breads, like, I feel like, and it's like I get out of bed and I look like I'm 4 or 5 months pregnant. I got this great big puffiness, like Bob says. I got these bags under my eyes, like I just puff up, and I know that because my body's going like, Roxanne, you're not supposed to be eating that stuff. You know what it does to me. But my mouth takes control, okay? So I'm sorry. Okay, so I am starting this, started it already this morning. Most of my family doesn't know. You guys are the first to know. Didn't even tell my husband yet. He goes, what you can have for supper? I said, oh, something light. Can you imagine something light like water? So anyway, okay, so what am I doing? Okay, what products am I taking? Okay, so within my company, and you guys know I'm with the social retail, and I have a little product called Activate, okay? It's a little sleeve. It naturally eliminates toxins, rejuvenates cellular health, and ignites digestive energy. And I can shake it up, and it's like 1 a day near bedtime, okay? And you guys know that I absolutely love my Lemony Goodness, and I've shared this one before with you. My Lemony Goodness is a clinical strength CLA. So not only does it shrink my fat cells, it actually inhibits the ability to make more of them. It improves my muscle tone because, of course, we know we want that muscle for fat exchange. And it has that extra collagen component on top of my liquid collagen that I already take. So it helps tighten and tone, because you get the little flabby arm thingies. If you have a baby belly and stretch marks from being a mom, and I love my tiger stripes. I'm so proud of my tiger stripes. But, I would actually like to tighten them up a little bit, be a tighter tiger in my tummy area. So it helps restore my youthful skin, okay? So once I'm done my 60 hours of fasting, then I can start adding in my metabolism component. And my metabolism component helps burn more calories. It boosts my metabolism. It definitely increases your energy. It has a smidgen of caffeine in it. So if you can drink coffee or black tea or green tea, then you can certainly take that too. But I need to give myself that refocus. I need to be able to reset my body because it's had a pretty hibernating, lethargic winter up here in Canada, okay? So I want to give you some tips, because if you are thinking about doing a reset, maybe it's, you got some time before Easter and you want to reset your body, I have some tips for you. So the first tip is you have to look at the aspects and balance of how this is going to fit into your life, okay? So I know that working from home gives me some flexibility. I can juggle my things around mom and dad. You have to look at what you really want and why you want it, and declare it. Declare it to the world. Shout it to the sky, or shout it out to Facebook and you, my friends, right? So can you guys match some emoticons? I need some cheering. I'd love some energy, because I am declaring this to you, that I am fasting for 60 hours. okay? It began around 11 o'clock this morning, okay? And I know I'm going to need help, okay? So that was the first tip. Tip number 2, I'm going to need help. And I'm going to need a support system, and I'm going to need guidance. And I am so blessed to be in this amazing Facebook community of over 1,000 women now. We have over 1,000 women in our Bring Back Healthy group, and I am so stoked about that, because that's where I'm going to get my help. That's where I'm going to get my support. And there's women in there that have done what I am doing, and they'll make sure that I have the support, you know, mentally, and also, you know, getting that right information. It's like, okay, well, I'm going through some die-off processes. People call it the carb flu. It's known basically as candida die-off when we change what we're eating, and we're not putting glucose and sugars into our bodies, feeding candida yeast. You have a die-off process. You guys are smart on Google. You guys can Google that yourself. I'm not going to go into that, because, you know, there's a lot of different symptoms that can come along with that. But there's also some amazing solutions, and of course, even better results of what happens after the fact, okay? Because I do know that really within my family, I'm surrounded by diabetics. I'm on 1 and 2. I've got heart disease in my family, and I prefer to take charge of my body myself rather than be dictated to by a doctor. So, you know, I'm really excited about this. And tip number 3 is I know that we invest in ourselves all the time. I invest in my education for my business. I buy courses. I hire coaches. You know, I used to get my hair colored all the time. You know, women get their nails done. We invest in ourselves all the time. So when I spent money on my products, I didn't see that as a cost. I saw that as an investment of my health and myself for my own internal wellness, and just to have an amazing spring. You know, if we need to be doing these kind of things now. Tip number 4 is making sure that you get connected. If you don't have the right communities, if you don't have the right support, you need to plug in with some people that are going to help guide you. You know, you're going to want to be in the right circle that is going to support you. And I think that leads into tip number 5, which is consistency. We have to have the consistency within our business, consistency within our finances, consistency, you know, within your relationship, and also our health. You know, and like I shared, I admit I kind of fell off my little red wagon there for a little while, and I probably gained, I think it's like been 8 pounds since Thanksgiving, which I don't think is too bad. But I know that there's women that, you know, gained a lot more. I know there's women out there that gained a lot less. But I know, you know, when I want to go put on my summer capris, after all the indulgences of Cuba, it's like, I don't want the muffin top, you know, so I have to take control. I have to add my consistency back in, because I know if I only do things half-assed, I'm only going to get half-assed results. So let's start it off with a bang. Let's do it real good. And then I can start implementing what I know, which is, of course, some of the core products that I had last summer that got me the amazing results of losing, you know, just give or take around 20 pounds within my 3-month pledge, okay? And tip number 6 is know that we have to have something when you hit that plateau. Have you guys ever hit a plateau in your business? Have you ever hit a plateau within your finances? Or maybe, of course, obviously within our health and wellness. Have you guys hit a plateau where it's like, I can't get through it. Like, what is going on? I'm doing this. This just isn't working, okay? Know that a plateau is going to come. It's going to come within our businesses. It's going to come within our health and wellness. And we have to have those choices to do something. So we have to be able to switch it up. We have to be able to mix it up and to flex and to shift and do different things, and be open to that. Like, be open to some of the things that are coming our way, especially with all the abilities to do what we can do online. You know, having a home gym at home, and not even having a gym, just needing a chair, okay? And maybe a couple of yoga mats or something like that, all right? Tip number 7 is understanding that music moves us, okay? So maybe it's time to insert a new playlist. Maybe you need an amazing song to help get you started in the morning. Maybe you just want to make a whole brand new playlist. It's 2018. Sister, go find something else new out there and play a new playlist for yourself to keep you motivated and excited about what's coming around the curve tomorrow, which is, of course, losing those ounces and pounds as you move forward every day, all right? So tip number 8 is we don't have to justify what we're doing to anybody. You know, we can just fling the naysayers off. Okay, there's going to be some bad people out there that are going to, I'm sure, leave lots of icky comments. It's like, you know, I did this and this didn't work for me, and my sister tried that and she was in the hospital. Yeah, you know, yeah, you know, bad things happen. good things happen. I'm just choosing to look to the good and the sunny side of life, as I always do. So, you know, if someone has a negative opinion about how and why I'm trying to jumpstart my body, you know, how to, you know, have a brighter, more happier, focused, uplifted, reset, all those kind of great things, and not be dictated by a doctor because of my family situation, and my heritage and all those kind of hereditary things in my life. It's like, yeah, you know, I'm excited about this. So who's excited with me? Who's going to be my cheerleaders for the next 60 hours? Tell me who you are. Tell me who you're going to be my cheerleader, because I'm really stoked about this, okay? So, as you know, as you can tell, like, right now I'm all excited. You know, I'm pretty sure in another 5 hours or so, my tummy's going to be talking to me. And is that a habit? You know, are all these cravings that I'm going to be going through a habit, or is this a good thing? So I'm excited about this, you know, because I love feeling powerful. I love feeling control, and I love feeling strong, and knowing that there's very few things in life that we truly do have control over, and what I put in my mouth is one of them. What we do to our bodies and how we treat our bodies is 100% within our control. You know, if you're living, you know, in North America, Canada, for the most part, it's 100% in control of what we do and what we put in our mouths. It is past habits, it is past patterns, it is past, you know, mindset, belief, self-worth. All of those things are what's slowing us down. So I am really, really excited about this. So thank you guys for being my cheerleaders tonight. I am live. I have declared this to the world, and I will give you updates as always. And yeah, I'll definitely let you know how this stuff tastes. It's supposed to taste like berries. I like berries. So you guys have a fantastic one. If you are looking to maybe do a reset, if you're wondering what the heck what I'm taking here, then definitely just ask me. You know, caring is sharing, and I'm always happy to share what's going on good and bright and wonderful in my world. So you guys have a fantastic one. I'll see you guys on the sunny side of life tomorrow.